Good afternoon, everybody. I'm doing Jasmine's Monday's tag today, which is Tuesday, not Monday. Okay, did you get all that? All right, let's get to it. Okay, let's see. Do you buy flowers to put on your table? No, I am very allergic to like flowers. Now I can go to like a I don't know, like a florist. I can that kind of stuff. But when it's something that is like in the house and it's going to be there for like a week or two, it doesn't. I can't get past like maybe 24 hours, and I'm like, eyes are all like yeah, blown up and not worth it. So yeah, I always made jokes when I would date people. Give it. Don't bother with the flowers because they'll just make me sneeze. I'm a very cheap. I was a very cheap date. Yeah. Um, in the sense of money. Okay. All right. Two. Uh, do you buy or make your own cakes? We buy cakes. Matt, as much as he likes to cook, because he loves to cook, he is an excellent cook, actually. He does not like to bake. So if we were going to get a cake, it would have to be bought. And my mother hates to cook and bake and anything dealing with a kitchen. So, yeah, she buys just cakes. Okay, three. What song do you think is the most beautiful song ever? I would have to say "I Will Always Love You" by The Cure, because it's just it's it's about being devoted to somebody, no matter what happens, where life takes them, whether they could be like a lover, a best friend, husband, wife, whatever. Um, that love will never leave ever, and um, I love it because I've always liked the song. But when my best friend comes over, he had passed away, and every time I hear that song, I think of him because that was like our song because it was like I would move away, then he would move away, and then come back and vice versa. It was just really weird, but it was always like no matter what we go through, even death, I will always love you. And if one of us dies first, you have to come and get the other one. And that was like our pact. And I'm holding him to that. So I'm sure he's in a very good place because he had the biggest heart of anybody I've ever met in my life. And that's fact. Okay. And four, have you ever stayed in a hotel motel? If so, what did you think of your stay? Um, Hotel motel. Now, is that like a chain or is that like just a because there's a difference between a hotel and a motel. And yes, I have. I've stayed it's several of them. I was one of these people where if I wanted to get away for the weekend, I would go and rent a room at a hotel or a motel for me and my friends, and we'd like have a party or just chill out and just to get away from everything. And I was always the one with the entertainment ideas. It was like, oh, we come up with something that's for us to do this weekend. So yeah, um, but it was a lot of fun. So I do enjoy them. I have had one experience that was just outrageous, and actually, it was the last hotel I had stayed in, and it was in Pennsylvania. It was the most disgusting place I'd ever stayed in my entire life. Um, but it was necessary, and it was just like, okay, well, hopefully we don't pick up any livestock in here and bring it home. It was not cool. Okay, five. Last question. Let's see. Have you ever tried to borrow money from a bank and or where else for a loan? If so, how did you get on? I had a credit card, which to me is like a loan, I guess you could say. And I will never do it again. Actually, I had two of them, and I will never do it again. It's the worst cycle you ever want to get yourself into. And I look at this way: if I don't have money in the bank, I don't need it. I do not need it whatsoever. And so it's kind of I don't recommend it, to be quite honest, because you look at the actual payments that you make, and then you have to look at the interest and all that stuff, and sometimes even at fees, and it just accumulates, and it's like you're never going to get it paid off. Like your grandkids will be paying on it, really. Um, so I know that my student loans, I'm sure that whoever is living, hopefully, will not get screwed with it. So, because it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, for student loans in college. So there you have it, Jasmine. And I'm going to be going here and voting in a couple hours. So as soon as Matt gets home, actually. So, anyways, you guys have a great day. Peace be with you always. Love ya. Bye.